heck am I supposed to do with these scriptures, Jesus? Seriously, what in the world am I supposed to preach in 2021 about these stories? Okay, fine. I get it. They're about your great authority over everything. Last week, it was your power over the Sabbath. And before that, it was your authority over nature with the whole big catch thing. But you just finished preaching the Sermon on the Plain, where you very clearly said, "Woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe to you who are full, for you will go hungry. Woe to you who are laughing now, for you will mourn and weep." Here's your chance to put that into action. And you blew it, Jesus. That's a centurion who's asking for your help. Even if he's not rich himself, he's part of the conquering forces of Rome. I want you to make him weep, Jesus. Seriously, what's wrong with you?
What good would that have done?
Would have made me feel better.
Okay. Beyond that, what good would that have done? This was about two people in pain, the one who was dying and the centurion who asked for my help. I had the ability, the authority, as he put it, to heal their suffering. Would you really have me ignore that and walk away?
Yeah. Oh, okay, no. I guess the centurion did have faith.
It didn't really matter if he did or not. Go back and read the story again. I'll wait.
Oh, okay.
See, I was already on my way to his house before I found out that he believed I could cure his slave remotely. And the mother of the young man who I raised in Nain didn't ever say anything about me about what she believed. It's not about faith, it's about compassion and healing.
Fair point. But then where are you now? Have you seen the mess the world is in these days? People are sick and dying all the time, not just from this particular coronavirus, but from a whole host of things. Why don't you heal them? Don't you care anymore?
Because humans are mortal. Even that boy I raised from the dead would eventually die again. Everyone does. And the fact that I cured that slave of his illness in that moment didn't mean he'd never get sick again. There's a difference between curing and healing.
Okay, now you're just splitting hairs.
No, really, there is. Curing means to get rid of illnesses. It's what doctors do when they give you antibiotics to cure your strep throat. But healing is of the spirit and the community. It means even though everyone will die, they will know peace, wholeness, and community while they are alive.
That still doesn't help all the other people you don't cure like you did that slave. Which brings me to another point while I'm thinking about it. What's the deal with that? How? How could you cure him and just send him back slavery? That doesn't sound like peace and wholeness and community to me. How can you talk about healing of the community if there's slavery? Or for that matter, a system in place where that poor widow lost every hope of security she had when her son died. You said it yourself. He'd eventually die again, and then she'd be back up the creek without a paddle. I mean, I'm glad that you brought him back and stopped her grief for a little while. But how is that the healing you keep talking about when the system is still so messed up?
Well, that's not up to me.
Yes, it is. You're God. If it's not up to you, who is it up to?
You.
Me.
Yes, you. Well, not just you, all of humanity.
Okay, now you've lost me.
Okay, test time. How long did I live?
33 years? Is that supposed to be a trick question?
Nope. Next question. How old is the Earth?
Science wasn't my best subject, Jesus.
Okay. Well, it's around 4.5 billion years old, give or take a few billion. And humanity's only been around for around 6 million of those years.
So your point is what?
Well, what do you expect me to do in 33 years, really? Really only 3 if you don't count the years I spent learning carpentry from my father.
Okay, yeah, but you're God. Time doesn't matter to you.
Yes, but I'm also fully human. I lived on the same earth you do, breathed the same, ate the same food. Well, maybe not the same, but you get the idea. Cried and laughed the same as you. Life is complicated. Humanity is complicated, and it doesn't change overnight. I couldn't make it change any faster then, and I can't make it change any faster now.
I want you to,
Why?
because it would make everything easier. I like your message from the beginning. The Spirit of the Lord is upon you and has anointed you to bring good news to the poor, release to the captives, recovery of sight to the blind, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. But it feels like it's been 2,000 years and it's still unfinished.
Exactly. What's happened in the last 2,000 years? When I left Earth, I commissioned my disciples to continue the work, and they commissioned their disciples who taught the next generation, and so on and so on. So I could ask you the same question. How can there be healing of community when there is still slavery, or when those without a social safety net are left abandoned on the margins of society, or when only the rich can afford medical care, or when you truly only love those who already love you, not the stranger, the widow, the orphan, or your enemy?
Um, I guess it can't.
So what are you doing about it?
I really wish you wouldn't ask me those sorts of questions.
Too bad. It's your work to do now. You're my hands and feet, and not just your work or the work of the church. It's the work of humanity. Restore community, bring healing. I know you can do it, and I'll help. Now, if you excuse me, I have a golf game scheduled with Moses. The cheater keeps parting the water to get to his ball.